Can you hear me? Thank you. I can hear you. I'm not sure I did, but that's okay. I'm familiar with the program. And Kyle Lichty will make an explanation. That, okay,
Meeting to order on this, the third day of November 2025, and I would ask the Taylor to take the roll call of the commissioners, please.
Commissioner Flacco.
Present.
Commissioner Breitling.
yes,
Commissioner Vettel.
Here.
Commissioner Grinberg. And Commissioner Capitan.
Here.
A quorum is declared. Regarding our number 3 item, the Pledge of Allegiance, we will turn that over to Commissioner Capitan for purpose of introduction.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Rick Olick, who is going to be conducting the Pledge of Allegiance. Rick is a retired U.S. Postal Service worker and proud member of the AMVETS Post 7. He's a U.S. Army veteran. Rick served honorably from March 1771 to April 1, 72, including infantry duty in Vietnam, from August 26th of 71 to March 28th of 72. Since returning home, he has dedicated himself to supporting fellow veterans, both locally and federally. Thank you for your service, Rick, and would you please lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And Rick, I have a couple of challenges going for you, one from Chairman Flacco.
Thank you.
And this is my going for you.
Thank you very much.
Very
Thank you
good, sir.
very much for asking me to do this today.
Thanks for coming in, Rick, and I would add to your introduction, a all-around good guy.
Thank you.
Item number 4, is there a motion to approve the minutes of our previous meeting?
Motion approved. I'll move.
second,
Been moved and seconded to approve the minutes from the previous meeting. I'll ask Taylor to take the roll call.
Commissioner Breitling.
yes,
Commissioner Capitan.
Yes.
Commissioner Vettel.
Aye.
And Commissioner Flacco.
Aye, motion carries. Regarding the approval of the agenda, I will be asking to add a item, the 2025-26 Vision Zero Subaward as item number 6 on the regular agenda and to renumber accordingly. Is there a motion to that effect?
Motion to move and to amend the order of the agenda with the addition of item number 6, Vision Zero Coordinator, Grant Subaward with Kyle Lichty to the regular agenda.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, hearing none, I would ask Taylor to take the roll.
Commissioner Capitan.
Yes.
Commissioner Vettel.
Aye.
Commissioner Flacco.
Aye.
Commissioner Brightling.
Yes,
Thank you, and now we'll move to the consent agenda. Is there anything that anyone would like to pull off the consent agenda?
Move to approve.
Been moved to approve
Second.
and seconded. Any discussion? Any discussion? Seeing none, I would ask Dale to take the roll call, please.
Commissioner Vettel.
Aye.
Commissioner Flacco.
Aye.
Commissioner Brightling.
yes,
Commissioner Capitan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Moving on to the regular agenda, item number 1. We would like to open the public hearing on minimum sales prices on tax forfeited properties.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
if I may, before you jump into that regular agenda item, I know Judge Vandestreek is here, is on a limited schedule, would like to request the opportunity to say a few words on the new courtroom, I believe, with your permission.
without objection, we will do that, Your Honor.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Commission Chair, Commissioners, thank you. I didn't expect to be pulled out of order. I really appreciate that. I got juvenile drug court at 4, but I could have sat around and waited, so I really appreciate the commission taking me out of order. I just got done with a full day in our new courtroom. And I wanted just to stop in on my own behalf, not as any official messenger from the court system or anything, but I just wanted to stop in and express my gratitude to each and every one of you. I know that you got tight budgets. I know that you have budget caps placed on you by the state of North Dakota. As a taxpayer in this community, as a member of this community, as someone who values public safety, I want you to know that I appreciate it. I think that the county needs it. I think it's going to work, and it's going to be a good idea for moving more people through the system. So thank you is my only message, and if anyone has any questions, I am more than happy to answer them.
Any questions, comments?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Appreciate it. And I used to work with your wife, so I don't want to have her mad at me by not putting you early in the agenda.
I want her mad at me even less than you do.
Very good. And now we will go ahead with the regular agenda, item number 1. We will now open the public hearing on the minimum sales prices on tax forfeited properties. Is there anyone in person or online who wishes to make any comments? Anyone? Anyone? Seeing none, sensing none, feeling none? We will close the public hearing on item number 1. Moving now to item number 2, the Memorandum of Understanding, approval, a contract with Houston Engineering for Rush River Township Bridge Design. And I believe that's, what?
That was
Sorry.
Am I on? Oh, I'm on the consent. I apologize.
I did the same thing when I was scrolling down.
I'd be more than happy to have Kyle
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cole, on item number 2, Memorandum of Agreement with Stanley Township. My apologies.
Yeah, so just for some background on this one, the Christian Glen subdivision, now more commonly known as Orchard Glen Park, was the result of a process of a series of flood buyouts that the county performed back in 2001 with a land transfer to the Fargo Park District in 2015. As part of that acquisition and then turnover, the county acquired the right-of-way through that subdivision known as Orchard Park Drive. That was never transferred out of the county's jurisdiction. That has been a county road effectively since 2001, just not on the numbered county highway system. Beginning last year, we had a small, we'll call it a kerfuffle, regarding ownership and maintenance of that right-of-way. And as part of that process, it was brought to the county's attention that we did own that road. Most people involved with that buyout are no longer employed with the county, having moved on in the intervening years. And so a little bit of a shock for us. So as part of the process to kind of clean this up and then create a basically a situation that the 2 private landowners down there are agreeable to, as well as the park district, we did need to clarify ownership. This here doesn't change any reality on the ground within
Orchard Park. It just basically just kind of clarifies the fact that the county is the owner of that right of way, so we can move forward with finding a solution.
Anybody have any questions or comments? Or a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
It's been moved to approve and it's been properly seconded. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none. I would ask Taylor to take the roll, please.
Commissioner Flacco,
Aye.
Commissioner Brightling,
Yes,
Commissioner Capitan,
Yes.
Commissioner Vettel.
Aye.
And now we'll move to item number 3, the Warren second subdivision application. Cole?
Yeah, so this is just like all the other diversion plats that we've since processed, starting up in Weiser Township and now moving down to Warren Township. I will note that this one is referred to as Warren's second subdivision, as the diversion authority sought to split the Warren plat into 2 parts, since West Fargo solely controls the area within section 1, and they wanted to avoid a 3 jurisdiction signing of a plat rather than 2. But outside of that, this is a very standard plat that we've processed previously. It has all of the same sort of contingencies placed upon it. And I will note this is a regular agenda item just because it was requested with a variance, because typically a plat with this many lots would be considered a major subdivision under our ordinance, and we are hearing it as a minor subdivision. So.
Questions, comments? Commissioner Vettel?
So move to accept.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any other discussion? I would ask Taylor to take the roll call then.
Commissioner Brightling,
yes,
Commissioner
approve.
Capitan,
Yeah.
Commissioner Vettel,
Aye.
Commissioner Flacco.
Aye. Motion carries. Moving to item number 4, joint powers agreement for Rush River. Kyle? There he is.
Thank you, Chair, members of the board. This is an agreement that was brought forth because of the funding opportunities to get some funding for 2 of Cass County owned structures. So the State Water Commission, you can apply for dollars for rehabilitating streams, but you cannot get State Water Commission dollars for structures alone. But you can get State Water Commission dollars if they're wrapped in correlation with a stream getting reworked. So that's what we've done here with Rush River to save money, and this just lays out everybody's responsibilities. We'll still maintain control of the 2 structures, but we'll just go through with them with the State Water Commission application and get moving forward with getting these 2 bridges replaced. Plan is 2027 construction.
Questions, comments?
Move to approve.
Been moved to approve.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve. Any discussion? Any discussion? I would ask Taylor to take the roll call, please.
Commissioner Capitan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vettel,
Aye.
Commissioner Flacco,
Aye.
Commissioner Brightling.
Yes,
Thank you.
The next item, number 5, contract with TurnKey Corrections for commissary services, and Andrew will be here for this one, and we'll probably ask that the motions be split. You know, they can or cannot be divisible, but I think we'll make them divisible for this. The first being approval contract extension, TurnKey Corrections for the 5-year period, and then the other one is approval of finance transition. So when we come to that point, we'll ask for those to be handled individually. So, Andrew?
Absolutely. I thank you for your time, members of the commission. We are currently right now at the jail on a year-to-year rollover. We are presented with the opportunity to renew with TurnKey for 2 options, one for 3 years where they're offering a 33% commission rate, or if we go for 5 years, a 37% commission rate on the sales. We have, since last year, proposal to renew this contract died for lack of a second. So we just got an automatic 1-year renewal. So that is still an option this year. Our preference would be that we get this locked in. We have had the opportunity over the last 2 years to look at some of the other companies, and we're really not seeing that there's much difference between what any of them do. However, we are highly integrated with a lot of our financial services and accounting records and various other vendors right now. So we just, from our perspective, we don't see the value in anything that makes it worth switching to a different company to basically accomplish the same thing that we're already working just fine with. So our recommendation on that would be we prefer to go with the 5-year extension. Would be a little bit of a boost to the commissary fund intake as well.
And remind me again, when would this start?
I believe the current contract effective date is, I think it's like November 18th.
Yeah, okay.
But the way they dated this one, it would be retroactive to November 1st for 5 years going forward through October 31st.
Sheriff John, do you have additional information, or are you just back in its play?
Just real quick, Mr. Chair, members of the board, I kind of saw a couple people look around when it said that last time the motion died for lack of a second. So I was wondering if maybe people were wondering what that was due to. It was just basically, there was some contract or some other individuals, I think, that were posing for us to potentially go with them. If we hadn't done anything as far as signing a contract with at that time, then it just rolled into a new year, or it would just automatically. So that was what happened. We decided to just go for another year. But at this point, like Captain Frobeck said, with everything we've looked at, what we already have in place, we feel that it is beneficial to us just to stay with what we have right now. So.
Anybody have any questions or comments? Again, I would like to split them, the two items.
I'll move for the contract extension of TurnKey corrections for a 5-year period.
Second.
So moved and seconded to extend that contract for 5 years. Any discussion? Any discussion? Seeing that, I would ask Taylor to take the roll call, please.
Commissioner Vettel,
Aye.
Commissioner Flacco,
Aye.
Commissioner Breitling,
Yes,
Commissioner Capitan.
Aye.
Motion carries, and what are your wishes on the second portion of this?
Mr. Chairman, I'd move to approve the jail and finance office transition to debit card services offered by TurnKey Corrections for the return of inmate funds at the time of release from jail.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded to approve that portion. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Sensing none, I would ask Taylor to take the roll call on that second portion, please.
Commissioner Flacco,
Aye.
Commissioner Breitling,
yes,
Commissioner Capitan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vettel.
Aye.
Motion carries also.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're going to move to the item that was added regarding Vision Zero. And just as a note, while Kyle comes up here, Taylor did notify the media earlier this afternoon that this is being added to our agenda, so that's been properly taken care of, and I believe we have a history of supporting this.
Correct. Thank you.
Take it away, Kyle.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, I apologize for the late add on this. I let this one fall through the cracks, and I was told that it was gonna be on the next commission meeting, and that was not fast enough, so, especially because their fiscal year starts, in October, so we need to get this, moving. The program started back in, October of 22, and, this is basically just a re-up of that, grant contract with our Vision Zero, candidate, and, nothing has changed. However, there is a de minimis rate of 15% that will be able to be applied for this year, so that is new. But everything in her budget and everything else is good to go.
Any questions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
The moved and seconded to approve it. Any questions or discussion regarding Vision Zero? I would ask Taylor to take the roll call, please.
Commissioner Breitling,
yes,
Commissioner Capitan,
Yes.
Commissioner Vettel,
Aye.
Commissioner Flacco.
Aye.
Thank you.
And I think most know this, but I didn't for sure when I was asked to come up here today because Commissioner Grinberg is gone, but I will be signing all those items that have been authorized today in the absence of Commissioner Grinberg, so that we get them out today in a timely fashion. So just so everybody's aware of that here and online. Looks like we're to the vouchers portion of the agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have reviewed the vouchers and find them in order, and I move for their approval.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the vouchers. Any discussion? Any discussion? Seeing none. And I would ask Taylor to take the roll on that, please.
Commissioner Capitan,
Aye.
Commissioner Bettle,
Aye.
Commissioner Flacco,
Aye.
Commissioner Britling.
Yes,
We will move to committee reports. I'm going to start with Commissioner Brightwig, who is joining us remotely. So, Commissioner Brightwig, do you have any report?
yes, I do. As we all know, the Cass County Joint Board and the Onstead Law Firm have been trying eminent domain cases now for a month or two. And this past week, they tried one in district court here in Fargo. It's interesting to note that the property owner had demanded a $2 million settlement. Their appraiser originally appraised the property at $851,000. After hearing some of the jury results on earlier trials, he reduced that to $709,000. The verdict at the end of this last week was $293,250, the exact amount of the appraisal of the joint board. I believe that we need to recognize the ongoing quality work that's being done by the Onstead Law Firm and Chris in trying these cases. That's the extent of my report.
And I would ask that Taylor put those numbers in the minutes because I think that's extremely interesting and worth noting for posterity. So, okay. Robert.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, thank you. A couple items. I know a number of you, along with other members of the county, were out in Bismarck beginning of last week for the North Dakota Association of Counties annual convention. A number of things I would mention there, but first and foremost, I think it's important to recognize that the Association Employee of the Year Award was awarded to Bob Henderson and the IT department. I think that was appropriate recognition for their work consistently in supporting all of us, and under normal circumstances, let alone as they're in a bit of a transition and temporary period right now. Bob was able to get a communications link, so while he was on stage accepting the award, that the rest of his staff was remotely participating in the conversation as well. So hats off to Bob and the entire IT department. Your work is very much appreciated, and congratulations. Along the lines of that, really the number of Cass County folks who were leading discussions at the convention and really contributing in a very direct way to the learning of the overall association was pretty remarkable. And I had this conversation at our department head meeting on Wednesday morning, that it's no accident that Cass County really is a leader among counties in the state, not strictly because of our size and the volume of our operation, but the expertise that we bring to the work that we do. And I think that spoke highly of our departments and our organization, but thought that was in and of itself was worth recognizing. So well done to all who led sessions. wanted to make the board aware that the chair has asked me to work with him in reviewing an opportunity to potentially bring in a consultant that could take a look at the GFM EDC's overall efforts as relates to business recruitment, and maybe offer just a best list of best practices. I know the chair is looking at that from the standpoint of being the major public sponsor of the Innovate 28 initiative, and just wanting to make sure that those dollars are well spent. And so I've been coordinating with the chair, and I anticipate would most likely have a draft agreement for the board's consideration at an upcoming meeting, but just didn't want to surprise anybody that is a conversation that's ongoing, and I would anticipate to bring that back for your consideration, most likely at the next meeting. And then finally, just really need to compliment Commissioner Vettel on emceeing the Hometown Heroes Gala last Thursday night, benefiting the Northern Lights Scouting of America organization. Very well done, both in your individual role, but also the program and the recognition for a number of folks around the community. It was just a really pretty special example of what makes this community so special, and appreciate the opportunity to be there.
Thank you.
That concludes my report.
State's Attorney Hager.
Congratulations to IT also on being the Halloween winner this year. It was fun to see them roaming around the courthouse even when people didn't know who they were. My team is not salty, but next year we will be taking back our title from last year as far as the best decorations. Up on the screen you see the first official proceeding that took place in the new courtroom last Thursday. The gentleman in the gray hoodie graduated from drug court, I don't know, a dozen or more years ago. He's also the general contractor who oversaw the construction of the courtroom. The guy in the red shirt graduated on Thursday as well, and Jean's team deserves a big round of applause really for making sure that the courtroom was done. They were still doing inspections around 3:30 to make sure that we could have that graduation in there on Thursday, or on Wednesday rather, and it was a pretty special occasion. And just another random fact, so Hans, the gentleman who was the general contractor, the lady on the far left, that's Lisa Painter. She was his probation officer back when he was on probation. And then on the right-hand side, behind the guy wearing red, is Jennifer Hischer, who was his probation officer while he was in drug court. So really a full circle moment, and thanks again to Gene and his crew for making it happen. We made it right down to the wire, but it was very worth it and really special for everybody. Staffing update, we have one of our new attorneys will be starting on Wednesday. We have another who accepted an offer. We're running into a few snags with her, so we'll see if she can start in December, but we're keeping our fingers crossed. We do have another support staff opening now that's posted. Hopefully we'll be hiring for that. We've had really great application response so far though. And we did do an office restructure. We were able to announce it last week to the staff, and we're hoping that will at least help us to reallocate some of the burden that we're feeling lately with being understaffed and then having a fair amount of cases going to trial. In January, our prosecution-led diversion pilot program needs to be up and running. So we've been having conversations with the DOCR, Department of Health and Human Services, and a few other entities as well, so that we'll be able to be up and running in January. And lastly, speaking about scouts, I will be visiting with some tomorrow evening about being an elected official. That is my report.
Very good. Sarah Hindley, Treasurer's Office.
Only report I have is that we did close for the accounting manager position, my old role, and we will be interviewing this week.
Commissioner Capitan?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This Veterans Day will be celebrating the 5th anniversary of Operation Greenlight. The National Association of Counties and the National Association of County Veteran Services Officers invite the nation's 3,069 counties, parishes, and boroughs to show support for veterans by lighting our buildings green from November 4th through 11th. By shining the green light, county governments will let veterans in our communities know that they are seen, appreciated, and supported. And also, Robert's already indicated that three of us commissioners were at Bismarck, along with a very good amount of our county department heads and county employees were there. I think we outclassed the whole state as far as having an attendance.
Commissioner Vettel?
No report.
Taylor? We will now go to the next item on the agenda for public comment, noting that there is no submittals of writing in advance of the meeting, so anybody online or in person who wants to give public testimony, seeing none. I think everyone who's in the room has spoke today, so you had your chance. Commissioner Brightwig, do you wish to move to adjourn? Okay, been moved by Commissioner Brightwig, seconded by Commissioner Vettel. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Those opposed?